Welcome, G3 investors. Tonight we're going to talk about what happens when the rug gets pulled out from under the market in the last hour of trade. This happened on Tuesday, May 19th. The market was going along here. Here's the SPY. This is a 2-day chart. It's a 10-minute time frame. And this red line here is the 20 period simple moving average. So the market's going along here, and right here on this bar at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you had a big drop on massive volume. And it tried to recover, went up, almost got as high as that again, and then failed again. And then boom, boom, boom. All on massive volume. I call that the rug pull. And I expected the next day for this same thing to happen, for this to go over here and maneuver a little bit and then come down the same way. Or go up. So as soon as we exited the trade here on the SPY and the QQQ and whatever else we were in long, and we were fully invested long, but because of this particular formation that I call the rug pull, we got out. The next day I was expecting it to go lower. It did not do that. Good news or whatever in this crazy market that we've got, it went up. But I was still expecting the rug pull at the end of this day out here. It didn't happen. As you can see, we actually had a high volume up bar on the last trade of the day. And if we look at the QQQ, we have a similar look to it. Same rug pull, same exit strategy, and then we went long Qs today, back in for a day trade, and I exited here because I just don't know what this market's going to be. I mean, that's not as massive a volume as that was on the SPY, but it is. So if we look at some of the leading sectors out here, like SMH, that is just incredible. I mean, look at that move right there, and then the next day we gap clear up here and take off and never look back. Till the end of the day it starts to come back down, but we had the rug pull, but we didn't go anywhere. So that's a strong one, and I'm going to be looking to trade into the strength in the next couple of days before the long weekend. So I'm not going to hold anything long, but I'm going to trade the market I'm in, which is kind of wild and crazy. Here's another classic rug pull. This is on the technology sector, select sector. Same pattern as the SMH. And IWM, I'm going to look one more good one before I look at some of the ones that didn't turn out so good. Big rug pull there. An absolute surprise that it did what it did today. I mean, it's just incredible. I would never expect with that level of volume that you would get the next day like that. That's just totally a wacko market, in my opinion. Let's take a look at housing sector. We were in the housing sector. I don't really know why, but we made some money on this trade. And look at the rug pull on this one. Not as much volume, but then we get another rug pull. Okay, and this is what I was expecting. SMH to do, the SPY to do, the QQQ to do, and IWM, but they didn't do it. Another leading sector has been healthcare, XLV. It's not a big as rug pull there, but it still happened. Everything happened on that 3 o'clock bar right there, and but it didn't go anywhere today. But it's just absolutely amazing. Just food for thought. This is that's a classic, huge rug pull there. I mean, and that was a leading sector. And again, we didn't kind of get the rug pull at the end of the day. We actually went up a little bit, but this thing didn't go anywhere. So obviously, we didn't get in that one. But this is just a wild and crazy market. It really is. Okay, I want to do a little bit of advertising here if I can. This is our results this year. from January 2nd through May 20th. We're up 42.9%. I'm kind of disappointed. I was wanting to be at 50% the first half of the year, but the rate I'm going here for this month, I'm only up 3.2%. You know, and that's a little bit better than the SPY, but not quite as good as the NASDAQ. But I don't understand this market at all, so maybe that's part of the problem. I'm just too stubborn because I just can't believe the rally we've had in this market. The NASDAQ, I think at this point in time, is only 4.5% off of its all-time high. The S&P 500 is 9%. Do you think the world is only 9% or 5% worse today than it was 3 months ago? You know, they're saying the GDP is going to go down to minus 27% on its second quarter print. That just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, normally I'm a logical guy. And if you want, become a patron, a G3 patron, get early access to videos like this, setups that I see daily. I make comments and updates on the market throughout the day, and we do a weekly Zoom Q&A question with all patrons. Also, if you would like, like, share, and subscribe to me on YouTube if you like this video. This is Greg Gallagher with G3 Investors. And as always, good trading and good luck.